Hello, and welcome back. Today we're going to be going over my team builder for the first round battle. This is going to be a pretty quick one because my opponent is already waiting for me and I had to re-record this. So, starting things off, we have Zeraora. It is Assault Vest to best take on, let me show you my opponent's team, to best take on the multitude of special attackers that my opponent has. Overall, it's a pretty specially focused team with Regieleki, Zardwai, Venusaur, Mr. Mime, and Empoleon being the main special attackers, and Sigilif. For physical attackers that are notable, it's pretty much Doublade and Venusaur and Mienshao. So, not super worried about Doublade. I do expect Doublade to come to this battle. Mienshao will be really solid against me, but I think I have enough outs to it. And Zygarde is a huge problem, which influenced my team building heavily. But anyways, here we are, starting off with Zeraora. It is Assault Vest to take a Fire Pledge from Timid Max Special Attack Charizard. I believe it's a roll on Modest in my favor. But we outspeed it naturally, so it shouldn't be too big of a problem. Plasma Fist picks up an Oko on No Bulk. Fire Punch is there for coverage, especially in Sun. It's going to hit most things pretty hard. It 2-hit KOs Venusaur. Blaze Kick, unfortunately, didn't pick up the Oko, so we decided to keep it as Fire Punch. Electro Web is there for speed control, and Fake Out is there because this is the fastest Fake Outer in the format, and it will be on this Pokemon every single time, I'm almost certain. After this, we have Gastrodon. Gastrodon is only coming to... or it's only on my team for these first two battles, so I want it to put in work for these first two battles until it's traded away. And I think it has a pretty solid matchup here. Charizard and Venusaur are a little awkward for it. However, because of the Rindo Berry, we live a Solar Beam and we live a Giga Drain from both of them. Unboosted. If Venusaur gets growths up, then that changes the story. So, we're Rindo Berry, Max Spadef to take the hit. If we get stockpiles up, then we're going to be in an even better position. Stone Edge is an Oko on No Bulk Charizard. Ice Beam is an Oko on No Bulk Zygarde, I believe. I expect Zygarde to have a lot of bulk, so that might end up mattering. Yeah, I think Gastrodon's a solid bring here, and I'm glad I get to use it before it's traded away. I also don't think it'll be too hard to deal with the Sun Core, hopefully. After that, we have Mega Gyarados. This is going to be our Intimidator. I said earlier, like, I'm not too worried about the physical attackers. Mienshao is immune to Intimidate, which is big. But Zygarde, that can be intimidated down. We have Icy Wind to chip it. Despite Mega Gyarados having not the best special attack, Icy Wind will still do decent chip because it's 4 times weak. Waterfall is there as our main stab. Outside of Sun, it does a lot of damage to most of their team. In Sun, not the most. So we gotta set up those DDs for it to be putting out a lot of damage. After this, we have Hariyama with Icium. I built this team and I was like, I completely forgot about Z moves, and I didn't know where to put the Z move. And I was looking at Fightinium on Hariyama, just to be a strong nuke button. However, they have a decent amount of fighting resists that I didn't think it was all that worth it. However, Icium on Hariyama looks really freaking nice. It does 50% to Charizard, which is going to be important. We get to Nidoqueen. And it Okos Zygarde and Venusaur. So, like, 3 Pokemon that I'm expecting to come just get Oko'd or 50% chunked from the Icium, which is going to be huge. I hope. On top of that, we're Thick Fat with a Lotus Spadef, which lets us take the Fire Pledge from Venusaur, or from Charizard. And then Fake Out and Feint are there for pressure. After this, we have Nidoqueen. We are Life Orb Sheer Force. Pretty standard for Nidoqueen. Earth Power Ice Beam hits everything neutrally on their team, or super effectively. And Ice Beam is there to Oko Zygarde. Earth Power Oko's Regieleki. And Stealth Rock is there to put Charizard down to 50%. If I can keep Charizard low, then pretty much everything should be able to deal with it. Not too worried about Charizard being a problem. Venusaur, I'm a little more worried. And Zygarde, I'm very worried. Something I haven't mentioned yet is Regieleki. Regieleki does not look very good against my team. I have 3 immunities right here. And on top of this, I have Rillaboom, which I'm not bringing, but they should expect me to bring Rillaboom versus them. I hope. Rillaboom doesn't do well against Zardwy and Venusaur, so here we are, not bringing it. I talked up Rillaboom and Stack as this awesome core, and it's not even coming to the first battle. But yeah, with 3 electric immunities, I don't really expect Regieleki to come. We'll see, that might change. But yeah, oh, something I should mention is this special defense lets us take a Life Orb Thunderbolt from Regieleki, I believe. We also live Wild Charge because of the Intimidate, so yeah. And then finally, we have Articuno Galar with Wakanberry. We take everything from Regieleki, everything. Unless they crit. And if we can get a Calm Mind or 2 up, this is kind of going to be a late game sweeper, potentially. Freezing Glare, Shadow Ball hits everything neutrally. And Tailwind is just there to outspeed things. A lot of my Pokemon have like arbitrary speed investment, like this 96 at +1 outspeeds a -1 Regieleki because we have the Icy Wind. The 8 speed was there, I think, to outspeed something in Tailwind. I don't remember what off the top of my head. It's probably Zygarde. It outspeeds Adamant Zygarde, I believe. Or Bulky Zygarde. One of the two. We'll figure that out in the battle. That outspeeds Adamant Zygarde for sure. And that is there for Venusaur. So, and in Tailwind, we will outspeed. So yeah, that's the week 1 builder. And I will see you all in the battle in a second. All right, and we're back. This is kind of the team that I expected. Except no Doublade. I kind of expected Doublade in place of the Mr. Mime. Okay, things to note. My opponent has Redirection / Wide Guard with Mr. Mime. I don't think I have any spread moves. So that part isn't that big of a deal. Their only hazard removal is Charizard, which is huge. Which means that we should be able to get up our rocks pretty freely. All right. Okay. So my planned lead is Hariyama Nidoqueen. However, all right, so I had 2 planned leads, right? It was either Zeraora Nidoqueen or Hariyama Nidoqueen. With Zeraora Nidoqueen, I outspeed their 2 fake out users, which potentially lets me get up Stealth Rocks. With Hariyama Nidoqueen, I do not outspeed the Stealth Rockers. However, I don't have to worry about Zygarde as much. I think Zeraora Nidoqueen's a better lead because we can always go into Gyarados to Intimidate. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay. All right. Turn 1. We have a 50-50. Do we Plasma Fist the Charizard raw and pick up the Oko? Expecting them to not fake out my Zeraora because Zeraora's faster. I'm going to go for that. I don't want to go into Gyarados just yet because I want to keep it as a Intimidator in the back. I'm going to go into Hariyama. Zeraora lives everything from Charizard, right? So even if they fake out into Zeraora, we're still living. Although that doesn't cover a high jump kick. They could just raw high jump kick Zeraora turn 1. Which would not be ideal. How much is Zeraora taking from a -1 high jump kick? because it might be better to intimidate them down. We live high jump kick, actually. Unless it's reckless, then we don't live. We live if we intimidate. So we'll go for the intimidate. Right, we can't intimidate. Center focus. Smart play. Should have gotten up my rocks. We'll see what comes out. I should have gone Hariyama. Hariyama would have been really good there. Persian Alola. Ooh. Okay. So I'm expecting a fake out into Zeraora. Fake out plus fire move, which means we go Hariyama. And getting off an Icy Wind would be nice. However, I don't think I want to reveal it just yet. That's a spread move that I need to be mindful of. We ignore Fur Coat on Persian when we Mega Evolve, which is something to note. We also need to Mega Evolve if we want to click Waterfall next to Gastrodon. I'm thinking we DD here. They don't have a lot to immediately threaten me. Unless, does Persian doesn't get Thunderbolt, does it? This is something I should know. I know base Persian does. Haha, Alolan does too. Oh, shoot. This should be a fake out into Zeraora. I'm playing for a fake out into Zeraora. We're gonna DD. Okay. Okay, I'll take that. How much does Waterfall in Sun do? Just shy of 50% on no bulk. Oh wait, that's Mancho. Whoops. We're doing 77% in Sun. We don't, however, outspeed Persian. So we have a few options here. We can fake out the Persian and DD again, expecting them to protect. Okay, that works. +2/+2. Nice, nice, nice. All right. That's going to be clicking Follow Me almost certainly. I really want to Icy him that. However, I don't want to give him a free switch into Mega Venusaur, or into base Venusaur. So, I think we're going to go Zeraora. Ideally, Venusaur comes in on the last turn of Sun. So, we go Zeraora here. That wastes a turn. We fake out and KO. That only wastes 2 turns. So we need to waste 2 turns. Or an extra turn. And And I think we do that by ice punching first. Versus Mr. Mime. Ice punch is 47. Interesting. Okay. Now we can go Zeraora. We know we live the Solar Beam. So I'm gonna go Zeraora. And I am going to... I should, like, the optimal play is to get a double protect here. But we're not going to go for that. We're going to waterfall you. I didn't click the Mega Evolve button, right? Okay, cool. I want to keep the flying typing for now. That's fine. And that's ideal that it didn't KO. Do I need a Mega Evolve to KO? Because if I can get away with not Mega Evolving, that would be ideal. Does 85 to 101. So I do need a Mega Evolve to KO the Charizard. Or we could Electro Web, actually. Electro Web puts it in range. We're gonna Electro Web and Protect. I really wish I had Volt Switch right now instead of Electro Web. Volt Switch would be huge. Zygarde's coming in no matter what at the end of the turn, right? Because if we KO the Mr. Mime, Zygarde gets in for free. So I'm gonna go Nidoqueen and Protect. Ooh. Does Nidoqueen... We saw the Mime was Citrus Berry already. Does Nidoqueen live a Psychic? Oh yeah, easily. So we're going to do that, and we're going to go hard into Hariyama. Zeraora is still at full health, which is huge. Okay, fake out. No fake out. Nice, okay, beautiful. That was a perfect turn. We're gonna Ice Beam you, and we're going to fake out. Do I feint it? Should feint it, right? Feint, Break Sash, Ice Beam KOs. What switches in? I don't think anything takes us with rocks up. Venusaur's very bulky. Dodge the Sleep Powder. We confirm Nidoqueen is slower than Venusaur as well. It's interesting that you bring Trick Room versus me, because my team is just naturally very, very slow outside of Zeraora. But it's a nice tech option. I guess it's there to reverse Trick Room as well. Mienshao comes in. We're gonna go into Articuno. Articuno is nice. Item's kind of useless. That's fine. We're gonna go Articuno. I want to preserve health on Nidoqueen as much as possible. That'll give us a Tailwind next turn. And we're gonna pick up the KO on Venusaur. Like, surely this KO is at -1. I'm not even worried about that at all. Perfect. Excellent. Zark White comes in. I'm gonna Tailwind in your face, because I am not scared of you. ICM does not KO right now, because we're at -1. We also don't know how bulky they are, to be fair. Intimidate's nice for Zygarde. What it wants to switch in. I need to keep this healthy as well, because it can take a fire move still. I think we go into Gastrodon. Yeah. And we start stockpiling up. How much is Freezing Glare doing to Charizard? I imagine it's about 40%. 30 to 40, yeah. It should be a fake out / foul play into Articuno. So we're gonna go Hariyama, and we're going to hit. Do I have to go for Stone Edge? I imagine I have to go for Stone Edge. Oh yeah, definitely. We're gonna live the Solar Beam and hit the Stone Edge. This is gonna be a really tight game, I think. Nidoqueen being at full is important, because I need it to be able to take 1,000 arrows. Oh, okay. Whew. That bird, oh my god, that scared me. I thought it was gonna live the Stone Edge. Woo! Thank goodness. Okay. We're gonna Sub-Zero Slammer. I forgot how cool the names of the Z moves were. We're gonna go for that here, and we're gonna Ice Beam here. And ideally, one of them, if not both of them, break through and chip this heavily. There's a good chance Zygarde or Hariyama outspeeds in general. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, that parting shot's annoying. Is that banded damage? That crit might have mattered. At -1, I'm almost certain that that mattered. Yeah, that definitely definitely mattered. I mean, Sleep Powder is an inaccurate move. I wouldn't complain too much about that. The Ice Beam crit, that definitely matters a lot more. However... Oh, he was Wide Lens. I still wouldn't complain too much. We're gonna go Zeraora. We're gonna fake out the Mime. And recover. I'm glad I waited to reveal fake out, honestly. Do you think Electroweb KOs the Mime? I really don't think so, but I want to find out. I don't want to pivot anything in on Mienshao, so we're just going to bring an Ice Beam to guarantee we KO. Ah, just short. Good evening. Gastrodon gets a KO. Let's go. Got two, actually. All right. We're going to go into Nidoqueen on the fake out, and we will just Ice Beam the Mienshao. That's fine. We can Earth Power and Ice Beam. Mienshao's where all the offensive pressure is now. Like, sure, Foul Play's annoying, but it's not gonna pick up any KOs to win the game. Ooh. Z-Taunt. What the heck was Z-Taunt for? That's kind of wild. GG. That was a really good game. The crit on Zygarde was a little unfortunate. I think that was banded Zygarde. I was in the middle of calcing that, and I completely forgot to finish calcing for that. Because we got disrupted by the crit. It's not extreme Evo, it was just extreme speed. 31 to 36. Oh. How much was my Hariyama at? Hold up. I was at 35, never mind. I was at less than I expected. That might be banded damage. That's definitely banded. So yeah, it would have been locked into banded E-Speed. It couldn't do much to Gastrodon. Like, it was still 2 KOing, but yeah. It's definitely an unfortunate crit. And everything on my team was decently low, so kind of unfortunate. GG's Grant. Sorry it came down to the crit. Well, I don't think it necessarily came down to the crit, but sorry that a crit expedited it. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more Draft League battles. Have a good one. Deuces.